All right, what's up? Today I want to talk about the DC penalty and if it should be removed or not. I made a poll asking this, and there was 23 votes. 39% said yes, and 61% said no. And I thought it'd be an interesting thing to talk about and just lay a foundation for a conversation here or discussion here, because I think it's interesting. And if you play DBD long enough, you know there is like a bunch of reasons why someone would want to DC. The game isn't exactly perfect, but there's a lot of bad reasons why someone would DC. I want to go over like the good reasons and the bad reasons. A good reason I would say is you're having a bad day. If you're not having fun, then that's a good reason. Like I get it. Like you want to get onto DBD to chill, but you're having a bad day and you had one bad first game. I get it. Like you had a bad you were working and you had an annoying coworker or something or a customer and you just want to you don't want to you're not having fun. I get that. Being bled out, that's annoying. If everyone's being slugged for 2 minutes and the killer is just bleeding out everybody to waste of time, like no one wants to deal with that. You're being camped. Um, that sucks. If you're having multiple bad games in a row, I get it. Like sometimes it gets to you. Like I'm the type of person where like it takes me a while to get mad, and then maybe by like after a while, I just start getting tired, and then I just call it off. Like then I get off. If I don't DC, but I can see that's someone's reaction to being tired. You'll just leave and then be done with the game for the night. Cheaters, cheaters are really annoying. Like especially for streamers. I haven't been seeing a lot of them, so I don't know if they're so common, but that's a reason. Now there are bad reasons where people will DC if it's their first down, if it's a killer they don't like, um, and they're playing a weak killer with a weak build. Like those are not good reasons. Like if you're just it's your first down, it's your first game, and I mean it kind of contradicts with like the having a bad day thing, but like I hope you get what I mean. Like you're having a normal day and then you get into the game, then like that's a bit weird. Like you're DCing over something very little. I feel like those are bad reasons. Those aren't really fair reasons. Like you're just being petty at that point over something really small. But I do think that if you're not having fun with the game, just leave. Like fine, that's one less person that could potentially DC later. So I get it. The problem lies when people abuse it because there was a week where they turned it off and people abused the shit out of it. And when I started playing, there was no DC penalty and people were DCing left and right. I started playing like around when Ghostface came out. And I'm telling you, man, I used to DC a lot. I used to see people DC a lot. I even saw some streamers DC a lot. Like people were DCing all the time, and you don't see it that much, which that's a good thing. Which is why I think they should leave it. It's not healthy to keep something in the game. Now, you might say like, "Oh, it's in the game because the game itself is not balanced correctly." But I feel like people DC more for bad reasons than they do good reasons. I had a lot of games as killer where someone with DC when all I did was just smack them or like that's it. Like it's rarely because oh I tunnel them or I camp them. And I have tunneled a lot of people. I've camped a lot of people and they never really DC'd. So it's like I don't know. I feel like people DC more for petty reasons, like at the beginning of the match or it's like the end of the match and it's like you're already dead. It's just a bit weird. Now it's a bit iffy, this whole system, because it doesn't exactly work the way it's supposed to. The whole thing is if you DC, a bot replaces you, but people don't DC, they kill themselves on hook. Now I have a way to kind of negate this. It might not be perfect. It's just something I came up with in like 5 minutes. And bear with me, like if it sounds bad, it's gonna sound bad because it was a quick idea. But you can add to it or give me another idea of yours. I'll be interested in hearing that. It's on the first hook, right? You can only attempt once, which if they do that, I think they should increase the chance of you unhooking yourself. That sounds crazy, but remember, I made this idea like in 5 minutes. I think that so people don't kill themselves on hook, only the first attempt you're allowed to unhook yourself, but it's like they increase the chance because you only have one chance. Or maybe the last attempt. I'm not sure. I think it makes sense for the first one. Or on the second stage, they completely remove the skill checks. Like the skill check, I feel like the skill checks on hook are so unnecessary. Like they don't really serve a purpose other than people wanting to kill themselves on hook. Like just remove that or do both of those options. So either make it so the first you only have one attempt to escape on hook, or remove the skill checks on the second stage. That way, people won't kill themselves. And if they really want to leave, they'll just exit the application. And if they do that, they get replaced by a bot. So I mean, I think that's a win-win for everybody. They get to leave still, and the bot pops up that can help somebody. Sometimes the bots are better than actual players. So I think that's fine, because I think they should leave the system on. And if they're gonna leave it on, they gotta kind of fix the whole killing yourself on hook system, because people are going to DC no matter what. But if you take off the DC penalty, people are gonna DC all the time over the smallest things. I've seen it when I first got into the game. I've seen it when they turn it off for a bit. I don't think they should take it off. I think it should stay on and just do those things, or do something to make it so you don't die on hook. You can't kill yourself on hook, because if you kill yourself on hook, it completely ignores the bot system. The bot, there can be a bot if you're dead. So I think that's what they should do. I don't think they should remove it, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know. Do you think they should remove it? No, or do you have some other crazy hook idea? So yeah, let me know what you guys think. So peace out.